Okay, and after World War II, you stopped with all the death things, right?
No.
We were just warming up.
Define warming up.
We produced
Napalm?
plutonium triggers for nuclear bombs. We also did napalm
wait, what?
and Agent Orange during Vietnam.
Oh, they
A lot
did!
of people stopped because they
That
had
was a
moral and
joke.
ethics.
What? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be checking out What Does Blank Make? Compilation Part 1 and Part 2 by Youth Pastor Ryan here on YouTube, guys. Yes, this was recommended to me by our Prefect Hobbit, so big thank you to you, Hobbit, for those recommendations as always. And yeah, I've never heard of this series before, never heard of this YouTuber before, so we are going to be checking them out for the first time here on the channel together. And yeah, I really don't know much about this, about these videos. Just reading the description briefly here. Many companies make things you never expect. I hope you enjoy the compilation of What Do Blank Make. So I take many companies make things you never expect. I interpret that as in like maybe companies, like everyday companies that you've heard of, make really unexpected items. That's kind of like what I'm interpreting when I hear that, but I'm not too sure. I'm sure we're gonna find out here today checking out the videos themselves. If you guys enjoy the reactions, hit that like button, of course subscribe for more content from me, and leave your recommendations down in the comments below, what you guys want me to check out next. And without any further delay, guys, we're gonna get right into this one. We're obviously gonna like up ourselves. Captions on, quality is already 1080, that's sick, full screen. And without any further delay, let's get right into it. Before we do, actually, Texas Instruments. I don't know if I've ever heard of Texas Instruments, so this is going to be a new one for me. I don't live in the US, so let's see, guys. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, let's get it.
There's no way the calculator people made the Javelin anti-tank weapon. Oh my gosh, they did. And it actually kind of makes sense. You see, Texas Instruments isn't actually the calculator people. They're the semiconductor and microprocessor people, and that's why this makes sense. Because every single Javelin missile has 250 microprocessors on it, which make it do its really fancy fly thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, most anti-tank or rocket launchers go from point A to point B in a straight line. Not the Javelin. It fires, goes straight up in the air, goes WWE from the top rope, and lands on the top of the tank. And the reason why they did that is because tanks are way less armored at the top. They expected damage to come from the front and the side, so they armored those pieces. And they were like, nothing's ever going to come from above, right, Javelin?
You're goddamn right.
So that's why it kind of makes sense that Texas Instruments designed the Javelin. And to be fair, when I hear the words Texas Instruments, this is mostly what I picture, and it makes me terrified of a Texas orchestra.
Hey, General Electric, what you making there, bud?
I like things.
General Electric?
Aw, buddy, what spinning things have you made? Oh, you know, like washing machines and hydroelectric plants
I've heard of
and
that.
jet engines, and then the Gatling guns to put on the jet engines.
What?
Oh my lord, what is
Holy
it shoot?
shit.
It fires this at 65 rounds a second.
The little one, right? The little one?
No.
Not the big one, and it comes in explosive versions.
General Electric, what happens to the people?
They become a red mist.
Pink mist,
That's why we have the washing machine. I like things that spin.
Hey Glock, what do you make?
So I'm guessing that's the armament that's on the Warthog, right? Like, goddamn, that's a big fucking gun, man. Like, I have to say. And what caliber is that? Is that a 30 mil? I don't want
to the people.
I don't want to incorrectly speak, but I'm actually interested. What caliber actually is that? It's obviously got to be. It's got to be something huge, obviously. 30, 40 millimeter. Like, what the fuck would this be? You know, actually, somebody let me know because I'm genuinely curious. That's an insane round, man.
Hey,
Can see why they use it on tanks and shit.
That's why we have the washing machine.
Armored vehicles.
I like things that spin.
Hey Glock, what are you making, buddy?
Well, we make the 45 and the 9mm and the 380 and the 22.
Classic.
Do you make anything that doesn't hurt things?
Horse insemination.
What?
Horse insemination.
Oh, that is some powerful eye contact, but why?
My father always told me eye contact is an important part.
No, I meant the other thing. How are they related at all?
They're both about shooting things into other things.
Oh my god.
Why? Because we like horses and we don't like people. You ever met a horse you didn't like?
No.
You ever met a person you didn't like?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I see your point.
Yeah, so just let me know if you want to make horses or remove people. I'm free till 5, so we got time.
Hey Mitsubishi, what do you make?
Also, what a random... I had no idea. So Glock is actually involved in horse insemination. Really? Wow. I had no idea. I'm going to look that up after to confirm myself. Literally just to confirm for the research purposes. That's it. Because I'm actually fucking... That's a wild one. That is so fucking out of left field. Like, that's more so than the first one making javelins, calculator company making javelins. Like, that's fucking insane. But it makes sense because they're a semiconductor fucking company, right? Glock has They make firearms and they have nothing to do with horses, you would think. But that's actually fucking crazy, dude. What?
Make horses or remove people. I'm free till 5, so we got time.
Hey, Mitsubishi, what do you make, buddy?
Okay, Mitsubishi.
I make things that share things with other people.
Yeah, like what?
We make cars and freezers that can share food with other people, as well as escalators and elevators. We also make robots, which is cool.
Cool, anything else?
Nope, just Zero.
Nothing more?
No, the Zero, which ironically has 2 of a lot of things. 2 20mm cannons, 2 303 machine guns,
That was in the
and 2
past.
130-pound bombs.
What does that share with other people?
The glory of the Empire of Japan.
Did anybody ask for that?
No.
No.
They were very unhappy about it. But now we make satellites.
What do those share?
Anime. So that people forget about the glory of the Empire of Japan.
Hey, Nintendo, what have you made, bud?
Nintendo.
We make video games and children's toys. We used to run a taxi cab service and have love hotels. We
What?
also used to make playing cards.
What were the love hotels used for?
Whatever the nice guys in suits that had money and also weapons wanted. But it was
Oh
great
my
'cause we
God.
could take them to the love hotels with our taxis and bring them back and help us sell our playing cards.
What was on the playing cards?
Nudes.
This doesn't still affect the things you make today for children, right?
Have you ever played Paper Mario or any Metroid game? We have an entire series called Smash. Do you not know that?
Oh my
Please
god.
stop.
Okay, just one more thing. How do you get better Pokemon in the Pokemon games?
Well, you leave your Pokemon at a hotel with Ditto, which you never have to take out because it'll breed with anything. And then you get a better... Oh.
Well, that sounds like a love hotel to me. Let me know if you need some playing cards for, solitaire.
Hey, Rules.
I have to say, it kind of makes sense that Nintendo would be involved with the Yakuza, or like some degree of organized crime in that regard. And also in Japan, I know, actually, I don't know, I don't want to misspeak, but I think in Japan, isn't the laws surrounding like prostitution that like it's pretty lenient for the most part, isn't it? Maybe I'm incorrect completely. I know here in Canada, it's, well, shit, it's technically legal, isn't it? I think it's legal to be a prostitute, but it's illegal to buy a prostitute. It's very strange. But anyway, point is, right? Somebody let me know the laws if you know that a little bit more in Japan. Because, like, what the fuck? How do they get away with that? Is that just maybe they have money? They can just buy off the government. They don't give a shit, you know? Or, you know, the Yakuza has roots in there. I don't know anything about the Yakuza. I really know nothing about anything that goes on in the Far East or in Japan or in those Asian countries. So somebody let me know. I'm really, really uneducated when it comes to that stuff. I'll be the first to admit that.
Like a love hotel to me. Let me know if you need some playing cards for, solitaire.
Hey, Rolls Royce, what do you make, buddy?
Yeah, we make things that go vroom.
Yeah, like what?
We make luxury cars and airplane engines. We use those airplane engines to fight the Germans, but I mean, like, who didn't at that time?
True.
Also, we now make electric airplanes and submarines, which are nice.
Oh, like a little tourist submarine? That sounds so fun and peaceful.
Yes, fun, not peaceful. We make all of the UK's nuclear submarines.
Really?
What? Nuclear powered or nuclear
Rolls
armed?
Royce does?
Both. They're nuclear powered and nuclear armed. They are a nuclear
I had no
family.
idea.
How does that go vroom?
Well, because the propellers
It makes
go
sense.
vroom, and when the
I had no
nuclear
idea.
missile launches, it goes vroom into the air. And then when people see a nuclear missile coming, they get in their cars and they go vroom to get away from that. And then when it hits the ground, it goes vroom.
That's not vroom, that's boom.
That makes sense. I'm gonna add that to the PowerPoint.
Hey, Ball, you still just make mason jars, right, buddy?
Oh, we actually sold that part of the company. We don't do mason jars anymore.
Oh, well, what do you guys make now?
We still do canned packaging, aerospace engineering. We also have a new aluminum party cup that is very recyclable, which we think is fun.
What was the middle one?
Aerospace. That includes human-machine interface as well as lasers.
That sounds like Skynet. What do you do with the human-machine interface?
We used it to help a quadriplegic race car driver drive race cars again.
What the fuck?
That's so nice. What do you do with the lasers?
Shooting down bad guys.
Oh,
There it is.
They can also defend against missiles. We can make you your own customizable satellite. We actually put things on the web and Hubble telescope so we can see the alien enemies before they get here.
What if the aliens are friendly?
this was a
They won't be. That's why
this
we
was a
have
jar
design systems in
company?
the F-35.
Please stop. Go back to the happy helping quadriplegic people thing.
I mean, yeah, with the human-machine interface, we believe people of any ability will now be able to fight aliens.
Hey, Dow Chemicals, you guys invented saran wrap? That's really cool.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but then we sold it to Johnson & Johnson because we like the other things we do way more.
Well,
Right.
okay, what else
Like
did you
what?
make?
We are very passionate about getting people to the hospital. We invented metals that go in car engines that make them more efficient. We also have magnesium for road flares and then bromine for medicines.
Well, that all sounds good, but can't bromine also be used for
tear gas? And the monochlorobenzene that we made, along with the phenol, could also be used in explosives. We also ended up doing aircraft parts in
Holy
plastic.
Okay, and after World War II, you stopped with all the death things, right?
No.
We were just warming up.
Define warming up.
We produced
Napalm?
plutonium triggers for nuclear bombs. We also did napalm
wait, what?
and Agent Orange during Vietnam.
Oh, they did?
A lot of people stopped because they
that
had
was a
moral and
joke.
ethical
What the
concerns,
fuck?
But we couldn't find any of those, so we did them anyway.
That is all
That was-
literally warming up. What
That was
else?
genuinely a joke. I had no idea.
Carbides, people that are responsible for the largest chemical disaster in Indian history, but we didn't do it. But we wanted to buy them so that we could take credit for it eventually.
My God.
You had enough problems on your own. We might have done some tax evasion. We might have poisoned a river in Michigan, and we almost for sure definitely did not poison a town in Colorado.
Have you made anything since Saran wrap that actually helps people?
Yeah, we made silicones.
How does that help?
Fake tits. We're the only company that can say this because we've done both. Your fake titties are, in fact, the bomb.
This is on behalf of everybody, everywhere.
Why did you do this? Wait, was I the villain?
Hey, Subaru, what do you
Oh my
make,
God.
buddy?
I had no idea. That was a wild ride, that one. I was joking about the napalm thing, the Agent Orange. They fucking made both of those? What? And they made silicone for fake titties? Really? This company's done all of it. Like, they've literally done everything. What?
Do this. Wait.
Human
was I the villain?
interfacing.
Hey,
Oh,
Subaru, what do you make, buddy?
human machine
We started out
interfacing.
making scooters out of airplane parts, but apparently now we just make cars for lesbians, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, how do you make cars specifically for lesbians?
I'm honestly not sure, but what else
Yeah,
do you
literally.
We make the AH-64D Apache attack helicopter.
Make? What? Why?
Subaru
We make them
does?
specifically for Japan, which makes sense because we used to make
Oh.
planes during that big war thing that we don't like to talk about.
You didn't bomb Pearl Harbor, did you?
Oh.
Subaru?
And we also made anime.
Why did you make an anime?
So that people forget about that time we bombed Pearl Harbor.
Hey, Samsung, what do you make, buddy?
It was a while ago, guys.
Yeah,
A
we
while
make cell
ago.
phones and washing machines.
Do you make anything that blows up on purpose?
Yes.
What?
Like what?
We make the K9 Thunder self-propelled artillery.
You make a
What?
gun that shoots dogs at people?
No.
It shoots 155 millimeter artillery shells, roughly 60 kilometers.
What the fuck?
Isn't that almost the
Samsung
exact
makes
distance
that.
from the South Korean capital to the North Korean border?
What? That's crazy. What a totally random coinky-dink.
What else do you make?
Oh, yeah, we make
What?
computers, printers, refrigerators, washing machines, high polymer chemicals. We do nanotechnology, biomedical engineering.
Is there anything you don't do?
Though we've been accused of it, we definitely don't have slush funds and control people in the South Korean government.
What the fuck? Holy shit. Samsung's kind of base, though, I will say. I do have a Samsung. I've always had Samsung phones. They're typically just better, you know what I mean? Or not even just Samsung phones, but Android-based phones. Personally, I just prefer them. That's me. But damn, that was awesome. I had no idea. This is actually... So, bit of informative, like a little bit of a history lesson, but also very funny, done in a comedic way. I appreciate these videos so far. I really enjoy this. I'm going to sub right now. I'm going to leave a sub right now. We're still going to check out part 2, obviously, but man, I'm really liking his videos so far. Obviously, got to leave a like on this one. Captions back on. Quality 1080p. Yeah, I'm interested to see where this goes. I don't really want to stop too much. But yeah, that great content so far, man. Like, I have to give him props for that. Some of those are really, really fucking out of left field, man. And again, I do still want to check up the one on Glock, like the horse insemination, because like, what the fuck, dude? That's so random. The other ones I can understand. You know what I mean? Sure. Because everyone becomes a weapons developer or contractor at some point. Everyone does. Hell, even the guy who made the Oculus Rift, he's now a fucking defense contractor in a sense, right? So like, you know, it happens, right? But like, starting with weapons and then going into that is so fucking random. But anyway, let's get right into this next one, guys. This is part 2. What does blank make compilation? Part 2 by, again, Youth Pastor Ryan. Let's check it out. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it.
Hey, AMF, you're the bowling alley people. What else do you make, buddy?
Oh, yeah, we wanted to diversify, so we hired this cool guy named Walter Bedell Smith.
Walter Smith, General Eisenhower's chief of staff during World War II, then the ambassador to the Soviet Union, and then the 4th director of the CIA?
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
you know a lot about the military and love nuclear things.
Oh no, what did you make?
Nuclear reactors for clean energy.
Okay, nuclear energy's good and clean.
That's not
What'd you
bad,
make 'em
actually.
for?
Pakistan and Iran.
What?
You made nuclear reactors
what?
for Pakistan and Iran? We did it as part of the Atoms for Peace program.
Oh, well, great news. That worked out. We're freaking swimming in peace right now.
Yeah, we saw that going right now. Yeah, we saw that going.
Sorry, the dogs were barking there.
Looks like bowling pins.
I don't know. Very curvy lady.
An intercontinental ballistic missile, so we started making missile silos.
Oh my
How does
god.
that look even remotely alike to you? You make a billion things and none of them are glasses?
No, but we did make a rail car launching system for those missiles because trains are cool, and then we made an automatic pretzel twister. We did bicycles. We owned Harley Davidson for a while. We did toys.
What?
We did golf clubs. We did scuba gear.
And then what happened?
We did too many things that got sold off in the 1980s, but if the world collapses and all falls down like a beautiful strike in bowling, it might have been us.
What?
Well, you're the air conditioning people. What else do you guys make?
Honeywell, I know Honeywell.
Depends. Are you with the U.S. military?
No, but what if I was?
What do you want?
Oh my god.
Yes, tanks. We outfit a lot of tanks and armored personnel carriers and other things.
Is that the Bradley?
Brings me so much pain.
Planes? Yeah, we do planes. You have to make sure those missiles are firing right.
Honeywell, what the hell?
Helicopters. Yes, we also do helicopters.
What?
Why do you keep talking? It's like it's automatic.
Grenade launchers. Yes, we made automatic grenade launchers. We also made this anti-submarine rocket system. Thing's pretty cool.
Do you make anything not for the military?
That is pretty
Yeah,
sick.
blowing agents.
Spy agencies count, and that is a despicable way.
I was gonna say, I think I literally have a Honeywell air conditioning unit in my hallway right now, dude. Like, what the fuck? That's so random.
For the military?
Yeah, blowing agents.
Spy agencies count, and that is a despicable way to get information out of people.
What? It's for insulation. What the heck were you thinking about?
Do you make anything that saves lives?
Yeah, fire alarm systems.
Hey.
That's nice.
Yeah, so if one of our missiles, including the nuclear missiles we made, strikes a building near you, our fire alarm system will be the first one to let you know. We gotcha. Right.
They
Hey,
made
Boeing, I've
nuclear
flown on some of your
missiles.
planes. What else do you do, buddy?
Oh, everything.
Like things that
Yikes.
send people places.
And how do you do
Boeing is
that?
bad.
Well, we do commercial airplanes, then we have our service department, which we send to fix the planes, and we also have a finance department, so we can get you where you need to go.
That's all
Yeah.
nice stuff. What else do you use to send people places?
Well, I guess we also made bombers like the Strata Fortress. We made the AH-64 Apache
Yeah.
attack helicopter. We made a slew of bombs and missiles, and let's not forget about fighters like the F-15, F-18, and F-22. You know how
Yep.
they say put into F in chat to pay respects? We're the F in chat.
Literally.
Boeing, stop.
But we also have a cool experimental division called Phantom Works, which sounds like a
What?
James Bond villain named it. We're working on an unmanned fighter jet. How cool
Oh
is
my
that?
god.
Boeing, why did you make the rocket hog from Halo?
I don't know. Thought it was neat.
But Boeing, where does this send people?
Heaven.
The afterlife.
Hey, Hitachi, what do you make, buddy?
Wait, Hitachi?
Vibrators. It's whatever
Yeah.
he wants me to say, but I am so much more than a good buzz.
Yeah, that's rough. What else do you make, little guy?
We do everything like automotive, we do power steering, construction machinery, we do both big and small, advanced materials, we do wires and cables, and we even do air conditioning. And that's before we even get to the military.
And there it is.
Yeah, we make tanks, artillery support systems, and an anti-mine clearing vehicle.
Wow.
Hitachi, how are any of those related to vibrators?
I mean,
None of them
technically,
are.
they're all related. This puts you in the driver's seat of your experience. This will help you work around the bush. These are technically both the same device. They're both power drills that give you a screw. We also do wires and cables. Not here to judge. We have air conditioning because it's gonna get hot. And both of these can be used if your enemy tells you to go f yourself.
Oh, yeah, well, how do the nuclear
Okay.
reactors you make
Reasonable.
Yeah, I got no idea how that's related.
Celestial Seasonings, you make sleepy time tea. You don't make anything else weird, do you?
No, our cult only makes tea.
Cult?
You're what?
Tea?
No, the first thing.
Oh, you want to hear about the cult? We have aliens and eugenics.
Of course,
What?
what's a good cult without those two things?
This is our guiding book, the Urantia book. It was published in 1955. It was written by a guy who was in communication with aliens, but we don't know who it was.
Your
What?
religion's so new that my grandparents could go, that didn't happen, I was there?
Anyway, did you know that Adam and Eve, Lucifer, Satan, Melchizedek, and Jesus were all aliens, or at least half alien, and they came to Earth to,
Oh yeah, did they all unite to build the pyramids?
wipe out the inferior races? Well, we have a hierarchy of people. It goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, then indigo.
That's both racist and not the colors we have for people.
Yeah, white people like Adam and Eve were blue in their eyes. That's why
What?
we call them blue.
How are blue people white people? I only turn blue when I'm cold. Also, how are they the best if they're fifth on the list of 6?
Black people are indigo. No idea how that makes any sense.
Okay, but why do you make tea?
Oh, that's easy. Cults have a long history of making a delightful brew so that people can take a very long nap.
I suppose
You
so.
guys don't do
I had no idea. I've seen Celestial Seasonings. I want to say not recently, but I've seen them in the store at some point. I've seen that brand before. I had no idea. They're actually just a fucking cult. Like, now I wonder, like, if it's like a private company and they do everything themselves and it's like a cult business, or if it's just like they license it off to like factories and shit to make there and it's not associated. I actually genuinely wonder about that.
A delightful brew so that people can take a very
I might look that up
long
next
nap.
too.
Hey, Yogi T, you guys don't do or believe anything weird, do you?
No, we're a pretty normal cult.
Not
Another
again.
cult?
What do you believe?
We believe in vegetarianism, not materialism, and then purging your weaknesses through meditation and yoga.
That seems fine. When does this get weird? What did you do to purge the weakness?
Well, our leader, Yogi Bhagan, told us to cut all ties from anybody not in the community. Then we needed to get rid of the weakness of parents and children, you know, loving each other. So we created schools and sent those kids away, whether they wanted to or not.
Well, the first part is how to cult 101.
Okay.
The second part, that's just kidnapping.
That's not true. We wouldn't let them nap unless they'd been very good, and most of the times we just wouldn't anyway.
Okay, how do you treat your community's adults?
Well, everybody has to wear a turban, everybody has to be a vegetarian, and then the men can do whatever they want to their wives that have been assigned to them in these forced arranged marriages.
Okay, that's weird because, you know, the
Assigned to
women are
them.
people. How did this affect your leader?
He said he was abstinent and monogamous to his wife.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh no, that's just what he said. There have been literally dozens of accusations corroborated by third-party sources that he was horrifically abusive to many, many women.
Yeah.
You guys do anything besides abuse people and make tea?
That's every
Yeah,
cult.
we also have a private security company that I'm totally sure is
A
not
cow?
used to just keep people in line.
What the
Hey,
fuck?
Washington Times, you guys...
So I want to say, and that's a common theme with like every cult you see, right? And it was the same thing with like Waco and most other cults, I want to say. The leader always like preaches monogamy and like abstinence and everything like that, and then they're always getting it on with like 30 women and they have like 15 children. It's so fucking crazy to me. It's so crazy because they'll sit there and it's just like, and I guess it's like that cult mentality of like once you're in it, it's hard to like see past shit. But it's like, it's hard for me as somebody on the outside looking in to be like, how can you sit there, live your life according to this guy when he's not even living by those same values, or he puts himself above those values because he's better than you. Like, what the fuck is that? You know, like, it's just hard for me to conceptualize being in that situation, I guess. But clearly people do. And, you know, a lot of the times the victims of those societies, it's not necessarily their fault. It's usually kids, or it's usually people who are young who got drafted into it, or grafted into it, I should say, you know, bullshit like that. But let's keep going.
Security company that I'm totally sure is not used to just keep people in line.
Hey, Washington Times, you guys are just a normal newspaper, right?
Yeah,
Heard of the
we're
Washington
pretty
Times, of
normal,
course.
we're owned by a cult.
The who now?
Oh, you know, just the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification.
The
What the fuck?
Moonies? I had a friend in college who escaped that cult.
Moonies.
Hey, we're not a cult.
Oh,
Never heard of them.
Explain it.
Well, our founder, Sun Myung Moon, and his wife were the true mother and the true
Young
father,
Moon.
which is convenient because he was the second coming of Jesus Christ. So Moon came to fulfill Jesus' mission, which was to create a sinless state, which I actually don't think was part of the original mission. However, we decided the best way to do that would be to not talk to anybody outside the cult because, you know, they're evil and Satan.
Ah, Cult 101.
Anyway, to create a sinless group of people, we had to have blessing ceremonies, which were essentially mass marriages.
Hey, that's the part my friend escaped. Yeah, normally those are arranged marriages, and those people are meeting for the first time.
Yeah, but by then, allegedly, the brainwashing is kicked in, so they're pretty excited for it.
Okay, but how
Right.
do you own so many businesses?
Well, we try to convince people to give us all their stuff, then we have them pay exorbitant fees. We also convince them to sell things for us, and then we tell them that the things that we're selling are actually made by disabled people, so people feel bad and then buy it from us, and then we reinvest all that money in other businesses. And that is how Sun Myung Moon died in 2012 with $990 million.
Oh my
And
fucking
where are you
god.
guys now?
Well, the true mother runs it now, but her son tried to do a cult coup to take over, but it failed, so now he's got his own offshoot of the cult. It's a cult from a cult. It's Cultception.
Hey, Northrop Grumman, can you give me 2 products that you make that do the same job?
Is that actually true? Deception? Is that actually what it's called? That's fucking... I don't know if that's true or not. What the fuck, man? I never knew the Washington Times had such a storied past. And like they're a fucking Christian cult? Like a Korean Christian cult? Is that true? I don't... Fuck. Somebody let me know more about this, because... Again, I'm going to need some help filling in a lot of these. I've obviously heard of the Washington Times before. It's just they're again, more of an American company. I'm not like too familiar, but fuck, let me know.
Cultception.
Hey, Northrop Grumman, can you give me 2 products that you make that do the same job?
Oh, yeah, we make these 2 things.
How is the B-2 stealth bomber and post office trucks related in any way?
Oh, well, they both do shipping for the U.S. government. Just one
True.
of them is domestic and the other one is international.
Literally, same day
Well,
shipping.
at least only one of them ships bombs.
Actually, both of them do ship bombs. They weren't supposed to, but Ted Kaczynski got kind of creative.
Yikes. Oh my god. That was awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoyed those videos. Holy shit, that was funny, but it was also informative too. Like, I learned quite a bit. Assuming all that was true, man, I learned quite a bit there. I had no idea some of these other companies, some of these large companies that, again, we use in our day-to-day life are involved in all this shit. It's very, very strange to see, and you don't really expect it, you know, but there it is. Wow. Holy shit. If you guys enjoyed those reactions, hit the like button, subscribe for more content from me, and of course, leave your recommendations down in the comments below. And I want to give a big shout out to Hobbit once more for recommending these videos. These were awesome to see, awesome to check out. Really enjoyed these videos, and yeah, if you guys want to see more, of course, you know what to do. Come join our Discord. We don't have enough of you guys in there yet. Come on down, join our Discord. It's awesome to see you guys there, and you can interact with everyone in the community that way. Also, if you got a membership, you are going to be able to get your rank there. Now, without any further delay, guys, this has been Centurion, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.